Hello, everybody. Grab a band. Let's do some biceps to start. Grab your band and do some biceps to start. Heels on the band, but it could be 2 or 1. Bend and straighten. Good morning. Good morning and good morning. Is that Shereen? Oh, good. Hi, guys. Hey, Julie. Hi, everybody. I love it. So if you're just coming in, we're doing bicep curls, bending the elbows. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Shoulder blades are down the back. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Flip your palms over. And if you only had one heel, now you can have 2. And you're going to exhale and pull those elbows up. Exhale. Let your neck be easy. Let your shoulders and biceps be strong. And 13. Knees are soft. 15. 16. Yeah. Astrid's not working out. She's lying here while we work out. So we'll do 3 more. 2 and 1. Now we're going to take the band behind your upper back. I'm just going to remove my shawl. Take your band behind your upper back. Palms face up and push out. Now I'd like to offer an addition. So if you can add on, get your heels going with your arms and go up and down. I have to tilt it up just a little so you can see my face, and push up with your heels and out with your arms. Palms up and exhale. Good. And exhale. Neck is easy. And up. And up. And exhale. And 3. And 2. And 1. Really good. Now take the band overhead. You're going to pull down in front of your nose to your chest and then open. Now I'm going to change my legs here, but I wanted to offer just the arms at first. See if you can open up your legs, and you're going to do 2 things at once. You're going to do a squat as if you're a sumo wrestler. It's also called second position squat. And then you're going to pull your arms down at the same time. There is a regular breathing pattern. So if you're tempted to hold your breath, one thing you can do is exhale on the harder part for you. So as you pull your arms down, and exhale. Good. And check your neck. You can go as low as your knees feel good. Heels heavy, toes light. We've got it. Exhale. 2. Take 1 more. 1. All right, now I'm coming in closer for this one just to show you, and then I'll back up. Triceps looks like this. 1 hand on the head or skull. Push up. Push up. Now the bottom hand isn't really doing anything but hanging on. Now I'm going to move back, but keep going. 4, 5, 6. You can add calves. 7 if you would like. 8, 9, 10, and try 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now this arm is going to come behind the head. This hand's going to be low. Push up 1. And we're still doing triceps. And if you need a few, just the arms, you can do that. But once you feel stable, if you would like to add on, lift up your heels. 6, good. 7, and there is a little tone. 8, where your ribs are, just a little down, a little pull down. 9, 10, regular breathing. Exhale as you push your arm up. 12, and lengthen the elbow all the way at the top. 13, 14, there's a little moment of balance you can hold. 15 at the top if you can and you'd like that extra. 16, a little challenge. 17, long arms. 18, 19, and 20. Really good. Now the palms are going to be facing up, the bands behind your upper back, right near your scapula. Now we're going to do a breaststroke. So let me show you first. So go out and in, go out and in. Now a little squat. I call this chair position. Sit in a chair. So it's not as wide as that one we did earlier, but it is about shoulder width apart. It's a little wider than your hips. You can imagine there's a chair behind you. You're sitting in it and then you change your mind. Your heels are heavy because your weight's so far back. Now pretend your sternum, your heart, is a flashlight, a beam of light. You want the beam to face me forward and not down towards the floor. Does that make sense? So keep your heart up, keep your heart forward. Karen, that looks great. Your knees feel great. Now switch your arms, narrow wide and narrow wide. Palm up, push your elbows long. 4. So this is going to be 20 squats in a row. If you're needing to rest for a moment, you can just stand, but otherwise, and do the arms, but otherwise keep going. It's okay if your heart rate goes up a little bit on this because these are big muscle groups. The legs are big muscle groups. I like it. All right, that's perfect. Now we're going to take a band that is either a little lighter or if your band's light anyway, just keep it. Step on the heel. Sorry, step on your band with the heel. Go out, out, out. Now your wrist is long. 5, good. 6, and I'm not going any higher than my shoulders. 7, we're not leaning, we're standing upright. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other side. So step on that, heel on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you want to feel some tension, 7, or muscle work in your delt. 8, 9, 10, 11, good. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, stand on the band, your other heel. We're going to go forward. Go forward. 1, 2, 3, and feel the front of your shoulder. 5, 6, and you're trying not to lean back. 7, 8, good. That was good, Shereen, the way you corrected your torso to the front. Good. Yep. And Karen, I put a hand here because it helps me, this hand helps me tell my abs to contract so I don't get lordotic, so I don't get sway back. So just a proprioceptive cue. It's such an easy way to signal to your body to contract. Exhale. Now the other one. So take your other heel, and you caught that without my cue in it. That was good of you. So sometimes a hand right here, right near your ribs, because that's where they attach. The abs attach. Just helps you tell your abs to help you pull your ribs down. So from the side, I don't get sway back more than my neutral little inward curve. Another trick is to soften the knees. They're never hyperextended. They're never bending backwards. We want to keep those same joints forever. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, about shoulder height, 19, 20. I really like it. Wonderful. Grab your heavier band again and take your wide stance in case. We're going to be doing a set called narrow wide. So palms up. Let me show you the arms. Narrow, which is like straight ahead, and then wide. Straight ahead and wide. Now, if you or when you're ready, you squat, squat. One more cue about the neck. If to look at your electronic device, it makes your neck have tension or wrinkles when you're going down and up, just softly look down at the floor as you go down in a squat. That way your neck doesn't have any extra tension or wrinkles or tightness. All right, 3 more sets. 2 more. 1 more. You have got it. Now, take the band as a stretch tool 5 times. I'm going to get in closer so you can see me. Up and over, like you're playing jump rope. Touch your hamstrings or your tush. Find a place that feels amazing. Somewhere back here. Neck is easy. Breathe in. Go back. These are posture stretches. Michelle, it looks great. Inhale. Lower. Let that go. Now we're going to grab our weights for biceps. So I'm going to put this down. Grab some weights for bicep curls, probably 5 to 10 pounds, maybe 15 or 12. So somewhere in here, we're all different. 2. If you do not have weights, grab your band. Do you have weights? Oh, good, Shereen, good. Knees soft. 7, 8, good. 9, and from the side, you can see I'm not letting my elbows hyperextend or my knees. So if you're built kind of hypermobile in the joints and your joints kind of go backwards, you're going to put on the brakes. Stability is more important than mobility on those types of tendencies. 4, good. 3 more. 3, 2. These are carrying muscles. Now you can always do a few more or a few less depending on your body. Let's lower those down for a minute and interlace your fingers and lift up your arms like this. Breathe in. And then this is called knocking on the tree of life. Just let it go. We're going to be taking a lateral raise this time, and it looks like this. So it's a longer lever, anywhere from probably 3 to 10, 3 to 8, somewhere in here. So Julie, you can see if 5 pounds feels good, and if it doesn't, grab your 3s. So you're sort of experimenting sometimes. And the other thing you can do, you can start with a weight that's heavier, and then when you start to feel like I'm going to sacrifice form, or like I'm getting really tired but you want to keep going in your reps, you just grab the other pair of weights, the lighter ones, and then you keep going. And soften the knees. And you're not in your neck. You notice your neck feels great. That a girl, Michelle. So you just keep going, but you pick up your lighter weights. let those down for just a moment. And let's do either interlace your fingers and pull the arms back, or do prayer pose reverse, your choice. Prayer pose reverse is a harder pose, so if it's too hard, just interlace your fingers and pull back. Now we're going to be doing an overhead press. I'm going to come in so you can see me, but you're going to put your hand weights here. So probably 3, 5, 8, somewhere in there. And you'll know right away. Now you can pretend your hands are on your ribs because the abs need to help us on this so that we don't get sway back. Anytime your arms are overhead, you're putting something away in a high cupboard, your low back will accidentally try to sway too much. So use your abs right here to pull your ribs down. Your neck is not getting used. Use your abs to balance you. Same thing, if it gets too hard, grab a lighter weight. To finish out, excellent, keep going. Really good, I love it. So that's why it's always nice to have more than just one set of weights for sure. With different levers, different muscles. You can see how in daily life shoulders would be neglected, especially since everything's automated. Our cars, doors we don't even usually have to open doors anymore. They're automated, so we have to go after it. Okay, let the hand weights down. Now, you're gonna take a stretch called cow face. It looks like this. Breathe in, and I'm gonna show you on the back side. If you don't touch, you can just grab whatever you can, or you can even use your dynaband to have the hands close with a stretch tool. Try the other side. Your jawline's parallel to the floor. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. And then let that go. Do a little knocking on the door of life. We're gonna do a tricep press now. You can do one heavy weight or 2 light ones. So 2 3s, 2 5s, or you could do like a 10, you know what I mean? So you can do one of 2 things, 2 weights I'm gonna show. They stick together. Usually there's a beveled edge, and you put it behind your head, and it's like you're shaving the back of your head, your hair. Push, bend, and push, and bend, and exhale. Same thing with that ab cue. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, if you're saying, okay, I may need to change my weight, 13, you can. 14, so for example, I'm gonna get rid of one, and that's one way to do it, or you grab a different weight. Sometimes just to keep my flow, I'll just get rid of one, right? 8, but they're still working. 20, and then let that go. Let those down, pat yourself on the back with your elbow bending, and then go over. So it's kind of like half moon plus a tricep. Nice, Karen. Breathe, 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 and catch with your other hand, catch that hand, and go up and over to the other side. Pat yourself on the back, catch your elbow, and go over. I love this stretch. Breathe in, and then you're going to take a set of push-ups, but I want you to either take them on the wall, bend your elbows, and push away, or on the floor. I'm going to take mine on the floor, so I'm going to go ahead and tilt you guys down, and also grab a sip somewhere in this, and see if you can take 15 push-ups. So you might be knees, you might be all fours, you might be wall. Woo! Feel your abs helping you. And a rest. You can do child pose when you're ready. And then have a seat with your feet in front of you and your heavy band. If you don't have a really tight band, you can also use 2 bands around your heels. So I have a purple, for example, and that's the heavy. 2 bands would be another option, or just like a blue. Cross your band and pull. Now, I do not have the handles in my hands because we need to feel tension as soon as we start pulling. I like a palm up position, supinated, like you have a cup of soup in your palm. Another nice one generally is neutral, where your thumb side is facing up. So just scan your joints, see what feels good, and clean on your joints. We all have been through different things in life, so your body might need something different than the person next to you. It should feel like your muscles get worked, but not your joints. Your joints just feel lubrication. They do not feel pain or pinching or no shooting pains. The challenge is in the muscles, not the joint. All right, we're exhaling as we pull our hands, our elbows past our ribs. Good. You're staying tall. Now, just kind of shake it out. This is sort of an informal release. Now, the same arms, the same band, rotate right and pull. Rotate left and pull. Rotation, rotation. You could think about trying to make your range of motion the same. Am I rotating right just as easily as left? Most people have a slight tendency towards a right rotation, meaning their body's kind of in a rotational pattern right. So if you notice that, it's okay. I just like to try to focus on, you give your left side a little more tension, or whatever your side or tighter side is. One more each. Now we're gonna let the band go, but if you need it, you can grab it. I'm just gonna take a palm forward and pull your fingers under. Yeah, shoulders are down. This is gonna feel so nice on your hands. And the other palm. You can turn it over and do your other side of your forearm. And do your other side of your forearm. We're gonna grab the band, and it's gonna be at least a medium intensity. So red, blue, a green might work if that's okay. But when you pull, you'll know. So I have a gray. You're gonna pull kind of low, but not so low your fingers hit the floor. You're like a V. Erin, excellent. Yep. Yeah, really tall. Good. Good, Michelle. That's it. Look at that. Now your neck is easy. There's this little thing you can do where you sort of slow it down on the resistance part. Slow, and you're working that range of motion that has some tension, that has challenge. You're really using that tension to build your muscle strength and our bones. Our bones are getting stressed in a good way with slaw. So we're building bone density. Muscle is pulling on bone. You're practicing upright posture. You're practicing rhythmic breathing. Now get ready, cross the band like an X. Now your elbows are by your side, external rotation. If you have a elastic tubing with the plastic handle around the canvas rope, your webbing, you're gonna notice it's easier to keep your wrist neutral. If you have a dynaband, just make sure your wrists are neutral. This is the rehab, prehab exercise. Again, you can work that little challenge area. Now take 2 more, and then we're gonna do just an informal release. So kind of let your shoulders go. Either keep them crossed and try opening up, or if it's too hard, like when you do this, it's too hard, just uncross them and do it. It's not wrong either way. I just want you to feel like you can move the band and you feel the rear deltoid, because sometimes it depends on how long your legs are. to the intensity to the band. So it's just figuring out what can I do to feel the tension. Try 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let the band go. I'm going to put it in here for a minute. Take a seated rack posture. Go up and around. Lift your heart, feel your shoulders open, feel your chest open. I'm going to come in closer so I can see you. Breathe in. Breathe in. Inhale. Fully. And then sit any way you want. Take one arm to your knee or opposite side and go over. Yep. Good, Karen. See if that feels good. If it doesn't, just put that hand on the floor. The intention is your spine is like half moon. Just your ponytail. 5. Breathe into the rib cage. Breath is life. And just by dedicating an intention with your breath, you're expanding all those cells, you're expanding all the muscles. The fascia gets more relaxed, like an animal running in the woods. It's not tight and rigid like a tin soldier, like the Tin Man and the Wizard of Oz. You're just breathing in life. Come up. Now look over your shoulder rotation. Breathe in, open up, and go to the other side. Rotation. You're looking over your shoulder, but you're not hurting your neck. You're just going with ease. And then come back. Place your hands at your heart. Notice that feeling, how it is to feel strong in your body, mobile in your body, flexible in your body. So this is a meditation called Creative Workshop. See your body how you want it to be: strong, mobile, agile, flexible, easily reaching down to get things off the floor, solid, sturdy, balanced, vibrant, radiant. You can play a game and see how many names you can come up with that capture the energy of the body that you have and want. And it's a great practice to create the reality that you want with your body. And to feel that energy of appreciation for your body, we'll give that our intention the rest of the day. We're going to keep that radiant, vibrant feel about our body the rest of the day with so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. I think you did great. I'm so thrilled. We're so efficient in this class. Awesome. Bye guys. Have a great day. Happy Tuesday.